The Wild's second open beta ran over 2 weekends in February prior to the game's release at the end of the month. For all intents and purposes, it was the same as the first beta, with the addition of the Gypsaros hunt, and of course the flagship hunt up against Arkveld, as well as the training area in the base camp. That of course means we've got full breakdowns and guides of all of the weapons. We're taking a look at Heavy Bowgun. I will also be doing a master guide of all 14 weapons. Check that out when it's up if you're interested in the others. If you enjoy my videos, you can join the 20% of returning viewers and subscribe for more Monster Hunter guides. But honestly, just watching them is support enough as well. This is a freedom dispensing one-man war machine. Introducing the Heavy Bowgun. Aim the weapon down the sights with L2, which is also your focus mode, the same for all ranged weapons. Press R2 to fire your equipped ammunition, which will be normal ammo by default, with the Hope Heavy Bowgun's normal ammo being a triple shot. You'll have to be standing quite far back to be in optimal range, denoted by the reticule having the orange glow. If you're too close or far, it'll just be the light yellow outlines. You're able to move whilst shooting with the left stick, providing decent mobility when compared to melee weapons, but very slow when compared to LBG. In between shots, you can press X or A to sidestep in any direction, and follow it up with an extra input to dodge roll after. This is quite slow and clunky, but does cover quite some distance. HBG features a special mode you can switch over to by pressing circle or B, which will differ from weapon to weapon. The Hope HBG has Wyvern Heart ignition, transforming the weapon into an automatic machine gun. Your damage will continually increase provided you consecutively land the hits, all the while your aim continues to deviate. This is really powerful, so definitely use it when you're able to. You also have access to an offset attack during this special mode. By holding down triangle or Y, you're able to charge up your Wyvern counter ignition to parry and repel their attack, sending them reeling backwards. This consumes a chunk of your special gauge. Once depleted, or if you just switch back out of the mode, the special gauge replenishes naturally over time and as you land your regular shots. Whilst aiming with L2, which is also your focus mode, hold R1 to do your focus strike Wyvern Howl, which you can release when you're ready to execute. It fires a sticky like special ammo, of which you have 3, dealing okay damage and popping wounds, but otherwise nothing special to note. By default, hold L1 and press triangle or Y and X or A to cycle between your equipable ammos. Here we have Pierce, for example, traveling down the length of the monster, or Spread ammo, which acts like a shotgun and has a closer range. There are some other neat ammo choices as well, like Elemental or various support ammos. I'd encourage you to have a play around with them. In addition to the offset attack, Heavy Bowgun's got some really solid defensive capabilities, another way that it differentiates itself from LBG. Anytime you are neutral with a weapon and not attacking, you are auto-guarding. The shield mod from previous titles is built into the weapon, a standard block with significant knockback and chip damage if the attack is powerful enough. You can also press triangle and circle to force yourself into the guard animation, and allows you to execute perfect guards by doing it right before an attack lands, minimizing knockback and negating chip damage. And as with all blocking weapons, you are able to execute power clashes, a cinematic grapple, holding the monster at bay before sending it reeling back. Nothing too spicy with the ledge work. You can press R2 to fire in mid-air, or triangle to do a jumping reload, a quick melee smash before reloading your weapon. And that's everything with a Heavy Bowgun, another very simple weapon mechanically speaking, drawing many similarities with the light bowgun. Where it differs is your mobility is slower and more restricted, it's generally a longer range weapon for slower, more chunky hits, and it offers excellent defensive capabilities too. Pop off a few rounds and see how it feels. As mentioned, I'm going to be covering all 14 of the weapons in a master guide and in these individual breakdowns as well. If you're interested in those, keep a lookout for them. Join the 20% of returning viewers and subscribe if you want to catch more of my Monster Hunter videos. But until next time, I'll see you in the Forbidden Land.